Sure, it would be kind of odd for the host of Euro 2020 to fail to even make it to the tournament. But that obviously wasn't something organisers were concerned with, considering they handed hosting duties to Scotland. Because, you know, they haven't qualified since 1996. And Azerbaijan, who've never been to a Euros before. So it wouldn't be totally remiss for the hosts of the semi-finals and final, England, to miss out. It's not exactly like they're massive favourites to even play in those games, having reached the last four only twice before. In 1968, when the tournament started at the semi-final stage, and 1996, when the entire Euros was played in their backyard. It was in '96 that the Lightning Seeds, with comedy duo Baddiel and Skinner, first sang the line that would become the Three Lions' unofficial anthem for every major tournament.
It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, football's coming home. Football's coming home.
Back then, however, England fans had more sense, as it was less about winning the tournament and more about hosting it, as it was the first time England had hosted a major international tournament since they won the World Cup in '66. '96 was also an unforgettable tournament for current England manager Gareth Southgate, as it was his first in an English jersey, and it was he who saw his kicks saved in the penalty shootout against Germany that saw the hosts knocked out.
I said to him, he's got a week to cry and he's got to get back in the game again.
But the English media are a cruel bunch, and despite making another 40-odd appearances for the Three Lions, it was an act Southgate never lived down. Until last year, of course. Having more or less fallen into the manager's seat after Sam Allardyce disgraced himself, Southgate led England to their first ever World Cup penalty shootout win at Russia 2018, beating Colombia at the round of 16.
There's probably a few players out there that I would have said, I'm quite surprised that they've gone into management, but you always knew that Gareth was working towards that. He's a very articulate man, very thoughtful, and you could tell that he was gaining experience and learning a way to become a manager. I didn't realise he would be an England manager so soon, but you know, when you get that chance that comes along, you might never get it again, so he had to take it.
Southgate thrilled and surprised many by taking England to the semis in Russia, followed by reaching the last four of the inaugural UEFA Nations League 2. But what proved most refreshing for fans was how he picked players on form, regardless of age and experience.
Players that are playing well deserve the opportunity, so if we're going to be successful, we've got to have that competition for places.
Two uncapped players have joined Southgate's squad this week, with Chelsea's Fikayo Tomori and Leicester City's James Maddison set to join a long list of players to whom Southgate has handed England debuts in his search for next summer's winning combination.
We have great ambition. You know, we will win a World Cup. We are going to win a Euros. You know, you can't ever say when because it's so competitive, but we are going to give ourselves the best possible chance to make the most of the players we've got to compete in those tournaments.
The pressure may not be there from above, but recent performances have raised expectations among England's fans, as Southgate has proved a much better manager than he was a taker of penalties.
There's excitement around the national team again, so we've got to enjoy that. We've got to accept that if you want to improve as a team, then expectations will get higher, and you have to deal with that.
Football is coming home for the climax of Euro 2020, but the trophy is another matter entirely. First, they have to qualify, which they'll do with 3 points against either Montenegro or Kosovo, two teams they put 5 past in the reverse fixtures, while a win in both would see them top Group A. Thanks for watching. For more great content on all things football, make sure you hit the subscribe button.